Chapter 13 starts on page 203, and it gives us an opportunity to work with APIs, Application Programming Interfaces. And in particular, we're going to use the TinyWebDB component to communicate with an API that allows us to get data from Amazon. Now, an API is a great tool because it allows computers to talk to computers, and we are going to kind of just scratch the surface with this particular tool. But the first thing I want to do is show you what the API actually looks like. If you go to this address, which is AIAmazonAPI@appspot.com, and you can put something in here like dog and get a value. And what it ends up doing is gets the list of information on dogs from Amazon, which is really kind of a cool thing, right? So we're going to use TinyWebDB in the same way used to store things with a tag and get values back. Well, our tag will be either an ISBN number or a keyword, and it comes back with book information. So let's go and set up our user interface, which is really kind of simple. What we need to do is at the top, we need to put in a text box. And actually, we should probably change the screen orientation first. So let's do that. Portrait, and let's also set the title to be Amazon, the bookstore. Here, Amazon. Okay, so we've got this, and now let's put our text box in here. And we're going to call this search text box. And then we are going to make this as wide as the screen. Fill parent, say OK. And then underneath this, we need to put a horizontal arrangement because we're going to have 3 buttons. Let's get a layout, horizontal arrangement. We'll make it fill the parent. Then let's put our buttons. The first one is going to be called keyword search button. Our second, we got to change the title on this. Search by keyword. And then we want to put another button in here, and this one is going to be our ISBN button. The text on this. And then finally, we want a button that says scan. And this will light up our barcode scanner. So let's go put this here. We'll rename this to scan button. And we'll change the title on that. Okay, so those are our major buttons. Now what we need is a label, which we won't have the title because it's just going to be informational. We'll put this here, and we'll set the title to this, search results. And this is going to be bold, and let's make it 18-point search results. And then under that is where we put the real label. We'll call this the results label. We'll label it, I don't want an image, sorry. I want a label, and we want to rename this to the results label. Okay, and the text we're going to get rid of right away because we don't want anything there. And then the other 2 components we're going to put on the screen, one of them is going to be the TinyWebDB, and WebDB is in storage, you may recall. So here, TinyWebDB, that here will be invisible, and we also need a sensor, which is a barcode scanner. And these components are what is going to make up our UI. And if we go and light up our device, let's see if we can get this on screen. We go here, and we scan for it, connect. How this looks. Okay, looks like, oh, we need a hint in here. Let's do that next.